We're gonna start off with ES, and of course, someone's gonna ask a question when I say that. I'm not answering it now. Do not ask any questions. You have ES, S&P futures. I'm still sticking to my thesis. We are in a bull flag, temporary bottom, ascending triangle, and a cup and handle. We've held literally one key area, the 24.52.50 level. Very important level. That also lines up with the 14 SMA. And this is the daily chart. Targeting 30 SMA. Above is 26.68, but that's coming down to 26, 24, 25. Anywhere above that, we see a breakout, potential breakout to 26.93.75, followed by 27.63.25. I don't think anybody really understands. But when I draw my fibs, I draw them in a channel form, from a high part of the fib to a low part of the fib, but then the middle area. So this is the top, this is the bottom, and here's our average or middle price level. This is the most important level, our key level. I actually spoke about this all week. You know, you guys know I'm a bear, but I trade price, and I get it. I get what's going on. Market's doing total opposite. Market doesn't give two craps about our thoughts. And this is why you should do the opposite of yours. Trade what you see, not what you hear. You guys probably were wondering why I was long into the weekend. If they wanted to, they would have took us way below 24.52.50 that Friday. The close below that is actually scary. With a target 21.74.25. Another view is H4. H4 is my favorite chart. It makes reading daily, every day. 30-minute intradays, H4. Read it twice a day. First candle, and then last candle, second half. Simplifies direction too. As you can see, 26, 24, 29, probably 25. Then we'll do another one. Oops, undo that. Let's have another one. And all of these come to the retest. So let's go over this. All week, we kept testing 24.52. We just kept testing it 4 times. I mean, if you pay attention over here, there's a key level to hold above. Not up, came down. Held just right under it. Got back above it. Bounced off of it now. We tested 26.24. 26.24 is very important, as you can see here. We have 26.24 here. We're testing again now. So that's one. Let's do a count. Do a count for you guys. So first time touching top, 1. Second time touching top, 2. And then down here we got first time touching 24.52. 1 time. Second time. Third time. And then 4th time. Quad bottom. Are we gonna get a tri top? I mean, we'll see. This is a very clean channel. Also can be classified as a bull flag. Like I also told you guys, it can also be classified as a ascending triangle. Asymmetrical triangles on the upside are very powerful. Ascending triangles on the upside are very powerful. There are cup and handles, and also inverse head and shoulders, and bull flags. A bunch of bullish combinations in one. So I would like to see 26, 24. Once we break out above, I mean, this is a tight channel too. Check it out. Top, up, rejected here. So we came down, started riding lower trend line. Now we get that break up above 25, 38, 50. Get back above 25, 81, 25. Retest 26, 24. Depends on what they do. I mean, can also be wrong. Targeting 26, 93, 27, 63, 17. That's another bigger setting triangle. Draw it to be just like this. Or we can also do an asymmetrical triangle. I like to chart ES over SPY because ES is basically to me like infinite candles. Just I don't have to put after hours on for it. It's already on it on the desktop platform, as opposed to SPY, same. But if I look at SPY, I'll turn after hours on. Hold on. I'm turning on after hours. All right. So this is SPY with after hours turned on. Bottomed out nicely. Our bottoms are formed. Just look how it channels out. Pretty clean setup. I mean, we got to see what happens this week. Weekly is also important. But last week I told you guys of the potential candle combo on the weekly. See a move over 2253. See 270, 485. This week is very possible. All levels lining up. 246.70 was very important for SPY. I like to use 248.20 also. That was just my trigger level. Anywhere near that confirmed for me. We just held this 14 SMA. Pretty close, pretty tight. We got to get that back into the 30. I just feel like we tested the 14 so much that they should just vacuum it straight to the 30 and straight right through it. Hit 274, close above it. Create another green week. Being this week we closed green, following week after this we closed green. That was set up for a nice move to 309, 300s. I mean, I could see it before June, end of May. Everybody's seeing a W pattern. Very possible. I mean, but if we're over 261.44 this week, the W patterns are valid. More of the cup and handle is valid. For the W pattern to happen, we need to close below 246.70. We can come down and test below double bars anywhere between 218.45 and 234.63 can sort of
set up for a W pattern, but I don't see the W. And I see everybody's gonna get a lot of people gonna get thrown off by this. You guys hear me good? Is it good? Okay, good, good. Sorry about that. And I actually hit the mute button earlier, so that's probably another thing too. Yeah. So I want you guys to watch your daily until Wednesday, your weekly until Thursday, and your H4 until Tuesday. We want to get that build above 253.16. Reclaim that area. So going into next week, I'm looking at URI. I'm looking at two sides. I'm looking at the short and the long side. No, I just feel like we got 110 to fill. I feel like we're seeing 110 this week. I want to give you something like a bonus, like a Easter egg for this one, right? So notice how SPY is still lagging to touch its 1430 SMA on the daily, right? URI did it twice, touched its 30 SMA twice, touched its 14 SMA three times. If URI closes above the 30 SMA by Wednesday and Thursday, I'm seeing SPY going basically URI seeing 117, 120, where we expire next week for our 120 calls that we picked up around 8 cents to 25 cents. So URI above 99.43 this week, definitely, which would be 30 SMA. Come Wednesday, which is 102.81, we are holding this week's 105, next week's 110s and 120 calls. Some are also holding this week's 120s as well. But URI is actually signaling a lot of things. It signals a pullback for SPY, signals the strength. Like that 14 SMA Friday was amazing. It held pretty well. SPY also, SPY looks a little bit choppy on a daily, but it's still inside the 14 and 30. Once you breach up or down below the 14, bearish, above the 30, bullish. Simple as that. Don't need to complicate it. Don't need to make it anything. So if somebody's telling you, oh, short here, and it's going to go up to the 30, somebody's going to tell you, go long here, it's going to go down to the 14. So once it breaks out, that's when you can really get long. And when the price breaks outside of the 14 or the 30, weeklies are easier to trade, call or put side. So if it breaks down on a 14, getting weeklies out the money in a range that it moves in a weekly, if it moves like 30 points in a week, you get a 10-point weekly strike from the current price. So if price is 91, you get the 101s for this week. But how we gapping? Remember what I told you about the percentage. So not the percentage, the net change for SPY is equivalent to the net change for URI. URI just has a bigger point move. So last Friday was 7 points for URI, and SPY was, let's check SPY real quick. I want this live to be simple. I don't want to overcomplicate it. And last Friday for SPY was 8 points. So SPY is opening up about eight points. So if we can get that, SPY's gonna gap up. So that's gapping up above blue here. So they might run it to 261.44 first. So if SPY does that, and we're looking at URI, let me get a 2 side by side. Actually, I don't have to do side by side, dude. SPY, URI. I don't know. URI is doing great. We're gonna milk URI like we did spot until it stops paying. Both sides. I want to show you the bearish side. I'm looking at 70 puts for next week. I want to watch those for URI. Because if it breaks below 88.49, close it below there. On 2 confirmed candles, then it's bearish. Just SPY. SPY's gonna gap above 253. So SPY gaps above 253. That means URI is opening above 93.96, charging to 102.81 on the first day of the week. If it closes above 99.43, Jesus Christ, we're gonna see probably 117 by this Thursday. I might just Monday take some profit on the 110s for next week. Buy this week's 110, 115s, no 115s or 117s. I'll be more safe, much safer. But looking at it, the way futures are moving, I wouldn't be surprised if we open up 150. SPY on target for 274.85. Gets above 268.15. URI looking at 117.14 this week. Some side action all last week and the week before last. So just be ready for this week. A lot of things to watch. You guys don't have any questions?